So this is a wacky one. I mean, everybody has family members that they miss. Everybody loses people. It's just something that happens. But in this instance, it may be going a little bit too far, as this woman actually found a way to bring her husband back as a hologram in order to host his own funeral Q&A. It's pretty wild, and if there's even a part of this man's energy that is still sentient out there in the cosmos, able to be aware of the fact that this is happening, I'm sure it's making his body turn and do spins and backflips in his grave all at once. The funeral service that was held for Bill Cronrath by his widow Pam Cronrath featured a digital version of her husband created using pre recorded material and artificial intelligence, allowing him to speak to the mourners one final time. And according to some news outlets that were covering this as well, the hologram of Bill was designed to feel very interactive, with the husband appearing on a screen and responding to a staged Q&A as if he was present at the funeral. And apparently, Pam and Bill, who were married for almost 60 years, had a pretty magnificent and inspiring relationship, inspiring enough that it made Pam want to do something a little bit more personal than a traditional service, an idea that she was inspired to pursue after attending a medical conference where a doctor, I'm assuming a live, real doctor, appeared as a full body hologram there for the conference. So instead of going the more traditional route and showing old footage of Bill, the hologram that was created by a company called Proto Hologram and another company called Hyperreal was made to deliver the answers to pre-prepared questions, giving the impression of a live interaction during the ceremony. Which, I mean, dude, I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird whenever you think about, like, especially if it was an open casket kind of thing where you could see this guy in his casket, and then you look over and there's just this here, and he's just like thumbs upping you, and he's like, let's go, it's great. Da-da-da." Like, I don't know, it's kind of silly to me. I don't know, it kind of gives me a weird feeling, but that's just me. I could be wrong. And reportedly, Pam told news outlets that she had promised her husband a super wake, though this final version was a little bit more ambitious than the original $2,000 she had planned to spend on his ceremony. It also states here in the article that as Bill had already passed away, Pam wrote the script herself using decades of memories from their life together, even stating in her own words that, she knew him for 60 years, so she wrote everything to be the way that she believed that he would speak about everything. It looks like around 200 people came to attend this service, most of which being very unaware of the fact that there was going to be this hologram of Bill when they arrived. And reportedly, whenever everyone was there, the hologram showed up on the screen and it basically announced that before anybody gets confused, I'm not actually here in Valhalla, and asked everybody if they thought that today was going to be fun. Pam also stated to news outlets that most people were pretty shocked, of course, by this incident. Some people didn't even understand how exactly this could be happening. This unconventional funeral definitely isn't the only weird one that's happened recently, though, but it's definitely one of the most over the top. But apparently, just a few weeks ago, there was also a woman in the UK who decided to have herself buried with her favorite brand of instant noodles, where attendees of that funeral were also encouraged to appreciate the snack in her memory, which is honestly kind of wholesome, to be real with you guys. I think that, celebrating death is way more important than mourning it, and I think that mourning has to happen, but we're all just waiting in line to take our final step down into that little hole and be there with everybody that we've lost. So truly, I think some of the best things that can happen for the people that are here with us is to have them celebrate the time that they had with us and celebrate the time that we've had with the people that we've seen lost. And at the end of the day, as long as it's wholesome and as long as it brings everybody together in loving memory of the people that they care about, I'm totally with it. And I would love to hear what you guys think of this story down below. If you guys think this is unethical, if you guys think this is great, or just how you guys feel about it at all. And if you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you'd interact with my other content as well. I do spend a whole lot of time making these videos. If you do that, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this story today, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.